What's up guys, this is 91.2 here. Today I've got a gameplay for you, my first gameplay commentary as a matter of fact, on arcade using the P90 with rapid fire, and if I remember correct, the final score is 9-1 and I died right at the start of the game, so yeah, I go on a pretty nice 9 kill streak using the P90 and a couple of shotguns and other stuff I pick up. Today I'd like to talk to you guys about the new game types that MW3 has brought to the table, and I'd also like to talk about my favorite game types and what I think about game types in this game overall. Firstly, I'd like to state that Search and Destroy is one of my favorite game types, and that's pretty much because I think there happens way too many things and it's way fast paced in all of the other game types. Especially in free-for-all, where you spawn and then there's an enemy right on top of you, beneath you, next to you, in front of you. The enemies are everywhere in this game, so you cannot pretty much predict where the enemies are gonna be because the spawns are so close to each other. This is mainly the reason why I like Search and Destroy over the other game types. It's very nice and quiet, and that's mainly because there's no spawns in between rounds. But it's not that hectic, but at some points of time it's still very hectic, especially if you're the last man standing on your team and you'll need to clutch it. Another upside to me of Search and Destroy is that I'm fortunate enough to have a quite expensive headset, the Turtle Beats PX5. They are pretty awesome. So I can hear footsteps and a lot of other clues like people shouting and so on. So I'll have a pretty big advantage over the enemy. Another thing I like about Search and Destroy is that it's a very tactical game type, as opposed to game types like TDM, where you just need to run and shoot the enemies if you see them. There's not quite a lot of tactic in that. This is one of the things I like very much that Infinity Ward has implemented into the game. The two new game types, Team Defender and Kill Confirmed. I think they've done a very good job of combining team deathmatch with some objective in it, with a game type with some objective in it. Like Team Defender is kind of a mixture between headquarters, domination, capture the flag, and a lot of other game types. So it fits for both the objective player, the slayer, the camper, the rusher. It fits for pretty much every game style, and that's one of the things I think is very good about this game, that it has so much diversity and fits so many game styles, play styles, even though it might be a bit too fast paced. Okay guys, the final score was 8-1, even though I mistakenly said 9-1 in the start of the commentary, and this has been 91.2 here. I'm out.